मुझसे।
भैया कौन से तो भी एंगल से एड दिखता
नहीं।
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a series of me trying the viral Instagram, TikTok / YouTube food hacks. So today I'm gonna try one of the hack which is gonna be some name which I'll mention, which is something with what is it? Lottie Choco Pie. First of all I basically needed dairy milk and gems, so I unnecessarily
Take 2.
So first of all I needed dairy milk and gems, so for no reason I got this whole pack. So I thought I can unbox this one in the video, it will look cute, right? So just watch that cuteness. So before trying this recipe, let me show you the reference video. So as the recipe suggested, I bought a few packs of Lottie Choco Pie. So I thought of making a small choco pie cake because I gave 2 of them to my siblings, and I totally forgot that it was a 3-layer one. I thought it was just a 2-layer, so I kept 4 of them to make this recipe. So it's just a simple one that you keep 2 choco pies, add a little bit of melted dairy milk on that, and add another layer of choco pie and another layer of dairy milk. It was a very chocolatey process. After this, we just need to spread the dairy milk evenly to all the sides of choco pie, and I suggest you to tear the dairy milk like this rather than doing it in this way because it makes it easier to spread on the choco pie. You can also add any other chocolates if you have extra chocolates in your freezer. After the 2 layers, it was time to add gems on the top. You can just put them randomly, but I wrote the current subscriber count, which was roughly around 800.
कौन से तो भी एंगल से एड दिखता नहीं।
Finally, it's tasting time. I'm gonna take a spoon of this cake and let's see how it tastes. So the taste was so good. Like, honestly, it's just the taste of that Lottie Choco Pie with some extra chocolate. So it is definitely recommended for people who wanna make instant cakes. I mean, this could be a nice surprise for your friend's birthday also. Instead of buying normal cakes, it is better to make these kind of self-made mini cakes, which is more fun to make and is also good to taste. I also kept one of them in the oven, so it tasted even more better when it is hot. So overall, this recipe was great. Let's rate this one. I'm gonna give it roughly 8 out of 10. For this recipe, I have taken macaroni pasta. Let's cut it and add it into the bowls. So I use these small mugs to make this recipe. Basically, we need to add half cup of pasta into each of them. The first step of making this mac and cheese is to boil the pasta. Now you can boil this pasta in an OTG or on the stove. To boil it in an oven, we just need to add a half cup of water to both of them and a little bit of salt. Mix. So as my sister said, you just need to mix the ingredients and put it in the oven for 2 minutes to let it get boiled. एक रखो. So ours was a normal conventional oven, so it didn't get boiled properly within 2 minutes. So I just added the pasta into a bowl and boiled it on the stove for a little more time. The next step is to grate the cheese. I'm using these cheese cubes in this recipe. You can also use mozzarella cheese or whatever cheese you have. So it was not so comfortable to grate the cheese directly into the mugs as it was making a mess. So I grated it separately into a bowl and then I added cheese into these mugs. Next up, you need to add oregano, some chili flakes and little bit of milk into each of the bowls. Approximately half cup of milk into each of the bowls, and you need to mix all of them together. Now we just need to put this in the oven for 2 to 2.5 minutes so that the cheese gets melted completely and the the mac and cheese will be ready to serve.
Wow, it looks so delicious.
So we have the master chef Sarah.
Maybe. So hot.
How is it, Sarah? Good or so nice or excellent?
So nice.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Huh?
Good, nice, excellent.
Abu taste.
Sedih ko.
Sarah ko. Garam na dekho. अच्छा है.
Musta.
So finally this recipe was a success and I'm gonna rate it 9 out of 10. It was so delicious. To make this chocolate pudding, I have taken 2 bowls and added 2 cups of milk in each of them, and then I added 5 spoons of corn flour into them. Then we need to add 5 to 6 spoons of sugar. Sugar depends upon your taste, you can add more or less as you wish. Now we need to add 2 spoons of choco powder in one of the bowls because one is gonna be a chocolate layer and the other is gonna be a vanilla flavored layer. And then you can add 2-3 drops of vanilla essence. It's just optional. I just added it as it gives good smell and taste. Now it's time to mix all the ingredients. At this point the corn flour was settled at the bottom, so you need to mix it thoroughly so that the sugar gets dissolved and the mixture is completely mixed well. Now we need to let this mixture cook and we need to let that corn flour get that texture of it. So let it cook for a while on medium flame and keep stirring the milk so that it does not form any lumps, and our recipe is gonna turn out so perfect. After a few minutes the texture is gonna become thick and the consistency will be something like this. At this point you need to off the flame and let it cool for a while. The same process goes with the other half, the chocolate one. Now it's time to add layer by layer into a bowl and let it set. I had this cake tin, so I thought to add it in this one. I didn't have that square one as shown in that video, so I used this round cake tin to make this. So I started off by adding the layer of vanilla into the cake tin and my mom was helping me with this. Honestly, we thought that nice thick layer will be added into the tin, but the batter became a little bit less. I mean, the cake tin was a little bit huge when we compare with the tin used in that video. So anyhow, we managed to add layer by layer and make that multiple layer chocolate pudding. So finally it was looking something like this. Now we need to let it set for at least 2 hours. I made it at night, so I kept it overnight in the freezer. I mean in the fridge, normal fridge, not in the freezer. And let's see how it's gonna turn out in the morning.
The next day.
So I took it out from the freezer and I had cut the edges of it so that when we flip it, it's gonna flip into its perfect shape. क्या हुआ guys?
नहीं ठहर ठहर ऐसे रोल कर दिखता नहीं है ऐसा पलटा हाँ
बट वो लेयर्स दिखते हैं ना बस ना
इधर करी नहीं
करी
कट
मदे वहाँ दिखता है ना
नहीं करी बेटे
वहाँ करी
उसको चाया नहीं सो मैं रोज बोली सो
So the reason behind breaking of this pudding is that the base of the cake tin was a little bit uneven. So when we flip it, it didn't turn out to, unmold properly. And the other mistake was that I did not cut the sides of the cake tin properly, I guess, so that it did not turn out to be, in the perfect shape. But taste is the thing which is mandatory. So I cut it into a shape of a cake and I tasted it and it was pretty nice. I liked the taste. I mean, it was a sweet dish and it was sweet, so it was a nice snack recipe. I can recommend it to you and I'm gonna rate this one a 7 out of 10. So that was it for today's video. These were the 3 recipes which I tried and I really enjoyed making this one and I hope you all enjoyed it too. So if you did, make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. You see, making these videos takes up a ton of time, effort and energy, and especially this one took a lot of time as my college was also started. I made this video delay a little bit. So please hit that subscribe button and let's make 1K till the end of this year. Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. That's it for today's video. See you all on the next one. Until then, take care and bye-bye.